Hello and welcome to the Legend of Grimrock II. This is a custom dungeon. This is known as the Arrival Dungeon, in fact. As you can see, there's all kinds of debris along this ledge here. We've had a bit of a battle. So if we check out the old statistics, where do we go for that? Statistics show that a playtime is 1 hour. So this video clocks on for the second hour of gameplay. We're going to go into hour number 2 on this. So when you go down these rocky old stairs here, you come into the top of the old barracks here. There's plenty of soldiers to fight. Some of them come back from a tea break. You think, oh, they weren't there before. So you go up these stairs. This leads into a little known oak enclave. There's a flipping strange old half a flipping head of a statue there. That's part of the mystery of the game. But down below here, I mean, it's so far down you can hardly flipping see, to be honest. But what you want to do is activate one of these green ones, really, so that you've got a bit of protection. Mind you, they're only flipping mumble crikey. There you go, look. There you go. Shouldn't present much of a problem. An hour into the game, your team have done pretty well. But oh look, we got one of those resuscitation potions. So what we're going to do is bring our sorcerer back to the fray. We are basically trying to position the gang so they're right next to this exit here. So here is a pressure plate we're standing on. So that opens that one. Oh crikey, now what? This doesn't seem to be going too well. What is going on? I don't know. So I've still got this one here to play. Oh, I see, you got to leave the flipping thing there. Right. I don't know. Alright, this is what happens now, is it? Oh, right. What is going on? How many of these mummies are there? There's only one left, and you want him to stand on this particular part here. Now if you place an item there. Oh, right, I see. Now what you do is you move out like that. And now that he's stood on there, if you can see right at the back there, a secret door went right up at the back there. So this is quite a sort of a secret. Now don't worry. Don't worry. That's rising. That's going down there. God, flipping heck. So now we got this secret cache, which is well worth knowing about, but I suppose it's quite tricky to actually go through. So this is light armour here. We got quite a bit of light armour. And the only person at the moment who is skilled to use it is Shadow. She's got light armour. Minotaur's he's got nothing on light armour, so basically, I mean, it's going to be something that you want to grab because it is flipping great stuff. But I think we will just carry it for the time being, because if you use it and you're not qualified, then what happens is, oh my god, look at that. Right, glad about those arrows because we were a bit low on arrows. Right, so now we are out of here. It's a good idea actually to stash stuff that you don't actually need. So what we could do is just, because we're going to come back to this place in the future, so we can just jumble all that stuff onto there that we don't actually need at the moment. It really frees it all up, doesn't it? So what else? I mean, loads of other stuff. Oh yeah, we've got 4 of these. So when you start clocking up on those blood drop blossoms, you've got a choice. You can either use it to make an anti-poison one, or you can just have the healing potions, which are absolutely critical for this game. So you need to have the old Rat Master doing potions from the off, What other keys have we got? Well, we've got a gold key now. So the minute you get one gold key, don't make the mistake of putting it in one of these flipping locks, because that would be a mistake. If you go back up to what's known as Ladder Central, where is it? I think I know. Yeah, you go up this way. This is a shortcut through to Ladder Central. So we grabbed a blue gem from that alcove a minute ago. You didn't see that. Look at that. Right, that's pretty handy. Tell you what, she can have that. Definitely. Plenty of bombs. Yeah, got some great bombs here. Antidote, yeah, that's pretty good. And that is just spare. I think we've got a gear key, haven't we? Yeah, so just lay it down on there, remembering that you just need a second one now to get through into there. So now we are just taking a shortcut through to Ladder Central. And here we are. So this is where you can use that gold key. Just go straight ahead, and it looks like when you get to the end of here, it looks like you've got just an end, but it's a fake wall. So you go through, use the gold key in here. We've got some fantastic gloves. She hasn't got any gloves, and she's qualified up on light armour, so that's brilliant. There's a mine key. More bombs, absolutely brilliant. Get the gold key back, so you might as well use it. What's this one? Oh look, this is a much better flipping light armour helmet there, look, far better than what she had. So there you go. So now we are ready to rock and roll with the old Ugguardians base, which is very close by. They're flame monsters, so if you've got some frost bombs, then that is great. That's going to really help. I think it's along this way here. It is, yeah. So first sign of them, she's there. Send a flipping frost bomb through. Very well so far, got to say. Yeah, nice one. That wasn't too good. That wasn't too good. That is not too clever, is it? That is the time when you use one of these blue ones, I think. Just to restore the whole flipping team. Yeah, good result. I think that's the lot. I think that is the lot. What's she going to go up on? Cool, she's doing so well. Light weapons 4, I think. So when you get to the top of this lot, this is bizarre dungeon room number 3. So have a little look around. Seems quite small. Can't use frost bombs on a double Medusa. Doesn't work. Not very well anyway. So what does work? Well, fire bombs will work, definitely. So this is what we want do? We want to take these two on. So they always use the old E-flies on you. You can hear them coming. Take them out. They're pretty tough. They are pretty tough. Oh, he's got light armour. Excellent. Oh, we chucked it all back at the bluestones, didn't we? Oh, gold. That's typical, isn't it? That is so typical. We could have carried it with us. So this bloke is now up on light armour as well, and he hasn't got any with him. What is he going to go up on? Right. Oh yeah, alchemy, just in case. Because we've got the Rat Master up on alchemy, but if the Rat Master dies, which has happened in the past, we I'll let you know, but it's these go up. We've got levers all over the place, so we've got some dogs there. I suppose we could use some of those. Don't really need those fire bombs, but anyway, what happens is the trick is you pull this one and you get yourself right in front of the dogs. Don't let them come out. Otherwise that doesn't go too well with the situation down below. So if you want to get a perfect result, this is what you do. So we don't need these bombs anymore. We can go straight back onto the basic weapons. And we've got some food. Great. And she is a bit hungry actually. Right, don't let them come out. That's the whole thing about this. Is the key rule really, to try out first. Don't let these various entities come out of their cages, or if you know what you're doing, there's a bit of trial and error. It's all trial and error, this stuff. And obviously do let them come out because you want them to activate it as soon as they come out. Right, so this is a bit of a telltale one. Oh look, they come out. They come out of there and they've gone down, which means that one is now a see-through one. So empty alcoves, the rule is always with empty alcoves it needs filling up with something you'd never want to see again. If you take that away, that sounds like a clever idea, but it's not going to work. So you jump down, empty alcove, another one. So you look down and there's an empty alcove there. It's counting all up the empty alcoves to make sure you're not cheating. So now when you jump down, this works. Oh, hey, it's light armour. And the Minotaur is qualified on light armour, so he can wear that. No problem. Oh, look at this, fantastic. Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! She is doing well. I suppose the Rat Master can have that. But anyway, let's do a little comparison. 12 to 37. Oh yeah. Very nice too. I love the old sickle sword. That is so good. That is so good. Nice one. Well, fantastic. They do seem to be doing pretty well on clothing. So, in actual fact, you probably find this lurker vest is as good as that. It's not far off. It's not far off. So, cutlass there. Not sure about that. Oh my god, look at this thing! The top sword in the game. Wow, that is pretty amazing. So that just shows you. Anything else? I think we come to the end of it now. So now what you do is you just jump down and you get these couple of... These are the ones that you let out that you didn't realise you let out. But that is a perfect result. That's exactly how it's supposed to go. But you can play it a different way and get slightly less stuff. I mean, that's fine. So there's all the alcoves, and that is bizarre room number 3. That's fine. Go straight through the fake wall. In there is another loot cache there. There you go. So press the secret button and we've got another cache of stuff in here, which is always handy to have. Really help you with your team. This is the second hour of gameplay in the Arrival dungeon. It's always a good idea to carry some torches around with you, because although the sorcerer... Oh no, not this place. This is the Night Forest. Oh boy. This is the Night Forest. Right, okay. Well, in the Night Forest, there's obviously quite a lot of searching to do, and there are a few herbs to be found. But there's quite a few Night Forest wandering creatures about. That's fantastic. Oh, where are those flipping green ones? Good day. Definitely have some of those. Yeah, really help those poison bombs. They're pretty good. So if you can squeeze in a bit of a rest. But there's quite a few of these dogs around and spiders and whatnot, and there's quite a few herbs around as well. So if you can find tons of them. Where is those? Oh, yeah. Check that out, mate. These are pretty good because in combination with the... Oh god, here we go. Got some brilliant weapons now. Some brilliant weapons. Team is getting quite bad, bitten up by these dogs. Wow. So she definitely needs one of these. That's it. She's okay now. Oh my god. Right, frost bomb. He needs one of those venom ones. Especially this kind of stage of the game. The spiders at this stage of the game are pretty awesome. So luckily there's not too many of them. He's hungry, and he's took a bite from that dog, I think. So now they need another sleep. God. If you know your way around the Night Forest, you can actually go straight to the exit. But if you do that, you miss out on all the herbs and all the food. That's probably not too much of a problem. Where are we now? I always keep an eye on the map. See if you're going around in circles, because that's not a very good idea. Oh look, this is the herbs. Definitely worth having. Yeah, look, there's tons of them. There's tons of them. This is the Night Forest. Oh, hello. What does this do then? Resist shock. Alright, that'd be pretty good. Against the wyverns, probably. And that, we probably explored about half of it there. And this is the exit through... Oh no! To the flipping tomb! Secret button here. Always press the secret button. Don't bother to fight this lot. Just drop down here to the cache. Here we go. Loads of them. Brilliant. So that if you're going to collect the icons, there's one there. There's some bullets there, because in the end you get your Rat Master up to full speed on the firearms. So, what happens to our main man's bow? Where is it? I can't see the flipping thing. Crikey, what happened to the flipping thing? This occasionally happens in the game where you just can't find it. Probably got it somewhere. Go back to the rocks then. I mean, you start off with the rocks and the catapult or the sling. Just put the bow down, but luckily there is another couple of bows in the game, so you can always. So here we are. We're back to the tomb. This is actually a really good way to get to the castle. This is the way to get to the castle. In fact, here are the stairs to the castle. But if you do that, you've got to check out just a couple of things before you go up to the castle, which are really worth doing. First of all, there's an iron key. Just check that you haven't missed out on this iron key. So there's an iron key. I mean, you might have already got it. But if you haven't already got it, you want to flipping make sure you get that. It's a question of another cache somewhere else. Battle axe could probably be a good idea if you're not already weaponed up. So that's a good idea to check that. Also down here there's another secret button. It's worth getting the old bonus items, especially if you're low on arrows, which isn't a lot of good if you haven't got a bow. Yeah, give it to him. Oh yeah, tell you what, this is brilliant for the castle. You are going to need those in the castle. There's no two ways around it. So now we are going to the castle. So here we go, the castle. So what do the stats say now? We've done 122. Okay. Right, let's do the castle then. So the thing we're going to do is we're in the castle. We are in the castle, but we're in the moats of the castle kind of thing. So if you head up to, oh crikey, this bit, you need to do a green to do a bit of protection. This is obviously right. So unfortunately, behind us, we have got some archers that take pot shots at you. At the moment, there's not a lot you can do about it. See, we just got one in the back. Right, so if you go onto this thing, you get a fireball coming down there once, and there's a whole load of them here. These pressure pads here, there's 5 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as soon as you go on all 5, this gate here actually opens up. There's a clue. It says depress a cursed downdraft on 5 instances. So you can actually get some help on that. This bloke has just appeared from nowhere. Well, he dropped down actually. As soon as you kill him, which you can do with these bombs, like that thing about killing him, that actually sets in motion some defences, which are pretty entertaining to watch. Unfortunately, as you watch him, you're getting flipping fired at by these. I suppose you can fight back by sending these flipping bombs over in their direction. Have that, mate. Right, so so in the meantime, these defences, by killing that sentry that dropped down when you took that torch, it set in motion a couple of minutes of fireball defences, which really helps you. Look, they're at it again. Yeah, that mate. They're really wiping out these soldiers. Oh, well, that's a waste, wasn't it? That was a waste. He's coming back, he's coming back. Yeah. Oh my god, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Luckily we've got all these blue ones, might as well use one. So, you've got the idea. I think we'll carry on with this one in a minute. So, thank